Hello, Night Rider 7602, and I decided to take 5 minutes to explain a new phenomenon that is sweeping the nation, and it is called 3D. Yes, 3D. 3D movie, 3D televisions, and 3D video games. A lot of people, I guess I can just go out and say it, but the whole reason this whole 3D phenomena got started was because of one movie, James Cameron's Avatar. Yeah, the blue people guy, not the new one, not the last Airbender. For anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about, I mean that movie. I didn't see it in 3D, but I heard it was one of the best 3D movies of all time. And with that, it sparked a revolution of like 3D everything. Now there are some movies that are hit and miss with 3D. That's like the biggest gamble with movies nowadays. Do it 3D or not. Because if you do it with 3D, you really can't tell. Because some of the movies I watched in 3D, let's just say it was kind of disappointing for me to watch some of them. My first 3D movie I remember was Shark Boy and Lava Girl. And I'm going to throw out this little tidbit of fact, but Shark Boy was played by a very famous person nowadays, a one called Taylor Lautner. Yeah, but I'll get more on that later in the future. Right now, I'm here to discuss 3D stuff. Um, like I said, with movies, it's hit or miss. For examples of a few, I didn't know they made an Iron Man into 3D version. I didn't know that. Uh, who knew? But a lot of movies nowadays are getting like 3D style. Let's see, Toy Story 3, The Last Airbender, which I'm going to see. I think I'm going to see it Tuesday. I'm going to see that Tuesday, Last Airbender. There's like a lot of movies nowadays coming out in 3D. But like I said, with 3D movies, it's either hit or miss. For example, here's like how bad 3D used to be for me. Basically, I remember watching. If you don't remember, I did try to watch. I watched Spy Kids. No, not Spy Kids. Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Okay, this is giving me a good example of bad 3D. They always focus on like pulling their hand out towards something, like not to grab something, but like just to imply something, like we have to, I'm gonna stop you no matter what. I don't remember all the lines from that movie, but it made it so focused on 3D. And I watched a video on NGS of how he said it just disregarded the whole plot, and yes, it does. I feel like some 3D movies just kind of just take away from the plot. And now with 3D everything, I just really think it's just gonna get hit or miss. It's probably gonna hit with a few people. It's gonna miss with a lot of people. Why? Few people are just getting used to high definition and everything. I'm losing like a lot of channels on my television here. Not only that, 3D gaming. I heard about the new DS. I heard about the DS. Ah, darn. I'm sorry. Sorry, my eyes have been bothering me, but like I said, with 3D stuff, it's either hit, miss, or yeah, hit or miss. There's no in between. And dependable on a lot of people. Some people like 3D movies. Some people don't like 3D movies. My opinion, I want to see. If I want to see 3D movies, it has to be good. It has to be made for 3D. At least some movies, to me, like Monsters vs. Aliens, not made for 3D, in my opinion. I mean, a few of the scenes didn't look like they were in 3D. It was like they were just doing random crud. I'm sorry, but that's one movie I would think I really did not want to see again. Let's see. What else? What other movie I saw in 3D? Besides Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Yeah, that's pretty much all looked. Oh yeah, Spy Kids 3D Game Over. Back then, the 3D glasses were actually synchronized to turn on and off. You take them off for certain scenes, you put them on for a certain scene. But my final thoughts on this: 3D everything. I don't know. It may work. Thank you, James Cameron, for starting this. Thank you, and good night.